my career started in documentaries and current affairs. So you can say that my passion in filmmaking has always been telling real stories, which
Mm,
is very relevant to your show. It's always about bringing the stories of the real people, bringing the voices of the real people to the world, to help to bring change to the world, bring discussion to the world. Begin a dialogue, to make the world a better place. So that's where I've always started as a journalist. And then later on, when I had to go on a journey of discovery of my own sexuality, and this is when I was in, I think, my sophomore year in university, that I came out to myself, uh,
mm,
and then had to find the LGBT community in Japan. And back in those days, this is before the age of internet. So, it was during those days where you actually had to call somebody up on the phone to join a group, or a meetup. So those were the days when there was hardly a community. So
mm,
I was very much part of that early, I would say, generation of LGBT people in Japan who kind of like started the movement, in Japan. And I found my posse,
mm,
and then started to make films, yeah, as an underground filmmaker, because I wasn't out, to the world at large. I was out in school, but not like when I started to work in the corporate world. I was completely in the closet, because the media was not projecting LGBT people in a positive way, including the TV station that I worked in, and I didn't feel safe, you know, uh,
mm,
being honest about who I am. So I was kind of living a double life. I was like a corporate, film producer, director, and then at night, kind of like Batman, I turned into this underground filmmaker making films about, the gay and lesbian world, and so that continued for a few years until I felt like, okay, I really need to live my own truth. And that's when I quit my job, my corporate job, and became a freelance independent filmmaker, and then continued to make film.